Now, seeking to drum up support for Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelensky will deliver a virtual address to the U.S. Congress on Wednesday, nearly 3 weeks after Russia launched the offensive. Zelensky's pleas for helping to defend his country have grown increasingly desperate. He has repeatedly urged Washington, the European Union and NATO for military hardware. The address comes as U.S. lawmakers ratcheted up pressure on White House to take a tougher line over Russia's invasion. U.S. Congress authorized more than double the military and humanitarian aid the Biden administration has requested for Ukraine. Congress was also seen as having nudged Biden to announce a U.S. ban on Russian oil. However, there is growing demand on both sides of Congress for a more assertive posture. Congress members have also raised questions on U.S. not helping Ukraine boost its air defense. In a letter of support, they said, I'm quoting here, with Russia's alarming disregard for Ukrainian civilian casualties, the United States must help supply more comprehensive air defense systems to defend Ukraine and its people. On the 5th of March, in a video call, Zelensky spoke to lawmakers from the U.S. Republican and Democratic parties. Zelensky made a plea for Russian-made planes. More than 280 members of the U.S. Senate and House of Representatives took part in this video call with Zelensky. Poland has offered to send Soviet-style MiG-29 fighter jets to Ukraine via a U.S. airbase in Germany. Fearing the move could escalate tensions with nuclear-armed Russia, the White House has rejected the proposal. Zelensky is expected to reiterate his plea for aircraft to fight Russian invaders. Today, he is scheduled to address the Canadian Parliament and is also due to address Israel's Parliament at some point. Meanwhile, U.S. President Joe Biden is expected to travel to Brussels next week to discuss Russia's war in Ukraine with NATO leaders. The plan, which is still in the works, could still change the given rapidly evolving situation in Ukraine. Biden's meet on the 23rd of March with other leaders from the NATO alliance comes as Russian forces continue to escalate their attacks on Ukraine. Reports suggest that Biden could also travel to NATO member Poland. NATO members are worried about being drawn into a military conflict with nuclear power Russia. Biden has repeatedly said that the United States will not send forces into Ukraine but will defend every inch of NATO territory. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.